Now we're just going to head out on Route 4 in Tallaght, and as usual when you're leaving the parking space, just make sure you take good observation, staying in first gear. Nice and slow. Make sure you take good observation as you come through the hedge here, up and down the footpath. And then we're turning left, heading back out towards Ayrton Road. This is a tricky enough route. There's quite a lot of lane changing involved, so you make sure you have good observation, checking blind spots, changing lane. Make sure you know how to check your blind spot. It's different to the blind spot check when leaving the side of the road. So it's only a very quick glance. So mirrors and signal. So even though this is a yield junction, you definitely have to stop here because Ayrton Road is very busy and very often there's cars parked or vans parked both sides. It's hard to see. So just having a good look both directions. Once it's safe, then proceed out as quickly as you can. Staying out from the parked cars, but once you get past the last car here, make sure you move back in. Don't stay out beside the white line. You get marked for position on the straight, so check your left mirror and move back into position in towards the left. So just approaching now Bellegarde Road, we're turning left. Filter light has gone off. We have the solid green light, but that means you can still go. Make sure you do not stop at a green light. Heading towards the first roundabout on our route. Tallaght IT is in on the left here. We're going straight. Make sure you keep to your left as you go onto the roundabout. Do not cut across it. Keeping an eye, make sure nobody's coming from the right. Signal left, you're leaving. And then we're turning right at the next junction. So mirrors, signal, quick blind spot check. Move into your lane immediately. Watch these ramps here, they're quite high. Your signal on. If it goes off, just put it back on again. We're going to be turning right again at the following junction. The tester may give you the direction here. If he does, turn into the right lane. If he doesn't, go into the left lane. So don't assume you're going right. We have the filter arrow. So if he doesn't give you the direction, you go straight over into the left lane, and then if he says you're turning right, then so mirror, signal, blind spot, and move back into the right lane. As I said, if he's already told you're going right before you turn at the last lights, then go straight into the right lane. Okay, we have a green light again. Check mirrors. Make sure you look left and right in the junction. Nobody's breaking the lights. Turning. Just coming up by the sorting office here. Careful of traffic coming in and out. Keep to your left. A lot of people have a tendency to drive too close to the white line here. We are going left of this roundabout, first exit. Traffic comes very fast from the right here, so nice and slow back into second gear. Nobody there, so we can proceed. Again, just staying in reasonably close to the left. Just coming up towards Tallaght Hospital. Straight ahead of the roundabout again, second exit. See the pedestrian lights have just changed, so slowing down. Just back into first gear. once they're gone green, again check mirrors, make sure there's no cyclists coming up alongside you. Back up to the roundabout here, we're just keeping an eye. Once there's a gap, then we take it. Keep to the left lane, signal left once you pass the first exit, and then we're turning right onto Cookstown Road. So again, mirrors, signal, make sure you check to your right as well, crossing over into the right turning lane. Be ready to move with the traffic, don't leave big gaps, obviously keep a safe distance. So out on the Cookstown Road, now normally you could keep into the left when you're driving on a road like this, but you can see up ahead the left lane is for turning left and we're going straight, so we're staying out to the right. But be careful here. When these lights have been green for a while, so we just ease off the gas, anticipate. If they change now, we're not going to be stopping. Once you get through the junction there, move back into the left. You actually go in the wrong position as the way the road is aligned, but you can see the taxi up ahead is out a little bit too far from the curb. You could be looking at a position on the straight mark there. We're going to be turning right at the next junction, crossing the Lewis line, so mirror signal. Again, taking good observation, changing lane. Have a solid green light. Once this car passes, then we're going to turn, so you don't have to wait for the arrow. So we're in Cookstown Industrial Estate now. Again, it's 50 in here. Just watch the couple of sharp bends coming up. Just slowing down, just dropping down into third gear. Side of the road. Anticipate something could be stopped around the bend, so take it nice and easy. And once it's clear, then just drive on back up into fourth gear. At the next roundabout, we're going to be turning left first exit. Signal, glancing to the right, if there's nobody there, just continue on. At the next roundabout, we're going to be taking the second exit, but it's to the right, so you indicate, so it doesn't matter which exit number it is, it's the location that matters, so you check mirror, signal right. Again, take it nice and easy. Signal left then leaving the roundabout. Another roundabout coming up, there's a lot of roundabouts here. This is the last one though. We're going left, first exit. Again, back into second gear, nice and slow, glancing right. Turning right then at this next junction, which brings us back down to the Bellegarde Road. Again, crossing the Lewis line for the last time. Once you get this solid green light here, you can actually turn, because it's the same as having an arrow. Oncoming traffic would have a red light. Turning into the right lane, so the test will have told you you're going to be turning right and then right again, so stay in the right lane. Again, mirror, signal, moving back into the right lane. Don't lose your bearings here, make sure you go straight across past the central median before turning. Move off, keeping over to the right a little. Make sure you then turn into the left lane. Unless it's blocked, you turn into the left lane. take the next left down Maybury Road. And checking mirrors, particularly your left mirror for any cyclists. Keeping reasonably close to the left as you come around, and then staying out of the cycle lane. Going to take the next left into Redwood. This is where the maneuvers will be done. So on this route the maneuvers are done towards the end of the test. So just keeping out from the truck. They could take you around the bend to the left here, there's a corner they use, or they could take you in right where we're going into Redwood Drive. Just turning into Redwood Drive. This corner here on the left is one they use for the reverse quite a bit as well. If they do the reverse, then you'll come back out and you'll be coming back down here, turning right. Nice and slow, look both ways, make sure it's safe. I'm going to take the next left, in mirror signal. Another corner here on the left they sometimes use for the reverse. It's a tricky enough corner. And then they very often then will more than likely take you in on the right here to do the turnabout maneuver. Once that's done, they come back out. They would be taking you then back left into this road here. This is Redwood Park, followed by another right just here. So again, you just go past the bollards. To the end of the road here, just at Kilnamanagh, we're going right. Just watch this junction here. Again, there's no stop or yield sign. You just want to get your front wheels over the ramp here and stop. And that way then you can see up and down the road. If you stop too far back, you're not going to be able to see. They generally will pull you in along here for the hill start. Then at the end of the road, we're going to be coming back out to the left, back down Maybury Road. Make sure there's nobody there. See a person waiting at the pedestrian light, so that sometimes will give you a clue that they're going to change, but they stay green. So just take it easy coming in if you see somebody standing at a pedestrian light. Again, we're going to have to move a little bit into the cycle lane here because of the width of the driving lane. I'm going to be taking it right at the light, so as soon as you get the direction you can move over if it's safe. So mirror, signal, blind spot, make sure you check your quick blind spot check, changing lane. And we're coming back out onto Green Hills Road. Staying out of the cycle lane. Going to be turning right then back up Broomhill Road, so just before you get to the Topaz Garage. So mirror, signal, watch for any oncoming traffic. There's nobody there, we've plenty of time, and we can turn here around the centre of the road. Signal right as you're moving out from parked vehicles. Just going to move back in again, just a little. You're not going right in, so once the van passes then we can continue on. So just coming back up here then, as normal, the test will just inform you that you're coming towards the end of your test, and if you make your way back into the test centre, you just find a suitable place to park. So test centre is just back in on the left there, and that concludes route 4 in Tallaght.